created God? Every week I get some atheist or skeptic call into my radio program or come to my seminar and say, hey, Hovind, you said the earth is 6,000 years old and God created the world, and who created God? I say, well, your question assumes that God needed to be created. Actually, your question assumes two things: that God needed to be created and that God is locked in time like we are. Both of those are faulty assumptions. If God is infinite and outside of time, then He didn't need to be created. He just is. Now, the fact that my brain and your brain won't hold that doesn't matter, but it's the way God reveals Himself. Here's Discover magazine. What happened? What existed before the Big Bang? So in Genesis 1, it says, in the beginning. Well, what was before that? I'm going to have to say, nothing. There was no time before that. The question of where did God come from or what did God do before the creation assumes that God is sitting around locked into time like we are, and He has to wait for things to happen. No, He doesn't. He's not stuck in time. We are stuck in time. But both views, creation and evolution, assume a beginning of some kind, okay? You have to have a beginning. Even the evolutionists will say, nothing really means nothing. Not only matter and energy would disappear, but also space and time. Now they know full well, and it's exactly correct, that if you have to have time, space, and matter come into existence simultaneously. See, if you had matter but had no space, where would you put it? If you had space and matter but had no time, then when would you put it? You've got to have time, space, matter, a continuum, come into, if you had length and width but no depth, you have nothing. It only exists in the imagination, okay? God says He inhabits eternity in Isaiah. Deuteronomy says He's the eternal God. Isaiah says, look unto, I am God, there is none else, okay? I am the Almighty God. Well, if He is the Almighty God, then He is not controlled by time, space, or matter. He is right now in tomorrow. And Genesis 1 has an amazing trinity of trinities. In the beginning, that's time, which has three dimensions, by the way, past, present, future. God created the heaven, that's space, which has three dimensions, length, width, height. And the earth, matter, has three dimensions, solid, liquid, gas. A trinity of trinities just in 10 words. He says He did it. Okay, all I can do is believe that. Now in Revelation 10, it says, someday there shall be time no longer. At the end, it's over. There's no more time. And we got some beautiful songs. Amy, your husband, plays the guitar and violin, or not violin, banjo, and plays, we sing all these great songs in church. When we've been there 10,000 years, well, that's a wonderful song, and I love it. But it's not true. We're not going to be there 10,000 years. We're going to be there. Time, space, matter must be created simultaneously. God says He did it. So the question, what did God do before the creation, is an invalid question. He is outside of time, space, matter. Totally outside of it. Nearly 200 times in the Bible, God says, I am. He is present. See, right now, it is not 2005, soon to be 2006, in a couple of days, in heaven. There is no time there. No time at all. He is outside of time, space, matter. Jesus said, I am. He's claiming to be God. I am. I am. Well, it's all through the Bible. Before Abraham was, I am. They were going to stone him when he said that one, because they knew he was claiming to be God. I am the door. I am the vine. I am the light of the world. I am the good shepherd. Over and over, they knew he's claiming to be God. And they didn't like him for it. Well, you know why he claimed to be God? Because he was.